True disciple back in the house. I got a long one for you guys, but a very, very important one for you guys. Hopefully, you have the patience. A lot of people don't have that much patience. They look at a video, they look for 10, 20 seconds, and they keep on going. But if you listen to this one and understand, you get a more of an understanding of the Bible. So this theme right here that I'm going to come out with is Jesus Christ versus Yeshua the Messiah. What's the difference, even if there is a difference? Here we go. From a Hebrew Torah perspective, Messiah does not mean a one-of-a-kind divine being. And many people were truly anointed ones. Biblically now, the confusion mostly comes from how the Greek word Christ later got theological, meaning that the Hebrew word never had, let's break it down clean and simple. Okay? First, what Messiah means in Hebrew, the Hebrew word for Messiah is Mashiach. It literally means anointed one. To be anointed simply meant oil was poured on someone. Okay? Set apart, authorized them for a role. This is what Mashiach meant in Hebrew, okay? So they were chosen by Yehovah. They were chosen by Yehovah. This applied to many people, not just one, okay? Understand this. People called Mashiach in the Tanakh, Old Testament, were kings. King Saul, 1 Samuel 10:1. David, 1 Samuel 16:13. High priest, Leviticus 4:3. They were Mashiach. Go look it up. Prophets, 1 King 19:6. Even Cyrus, a Persian king, is a literally called Yehovah's anointed Mashiach. Isaiah 45:1. So yes, many people were true messiahs. In the biblical sense, we know they weren't the son of the living God because he's the only one that lived a perfect life. So he was different. I'm not comparing them, but literally speaking, biblically, Mashiach, biblically, that's what that means, okay? Number two, what Christ really means is Christ is just the Greek translation of Mashiach. It's just a translation, okay? Hebrew, Mashiach. Greek, Christos, meaning anointed one, originally Christ. Messiah, anointed one. There was no mystical or divine meaning built into the word itself. Where the big difference comes in, here's where Hebrew versus later Christian theology split apart. Hebrew expectations of the Messiah. In the Tanakh, the future Mashiach, Ben David, son of David, was expected to reunite Israel, restore Torah obedience, and bring peace to the nations, rebuilding the kingdom of Israel. This Messiah is human from David's bloodline, chosen by Yehovah, a king like David, not God, not pre-existent, not part of a trinity, okay? That's Greek. Greek church redefinition of Christ later came in. After the Greek New Testament writings spread, Christ slowly stopped meaning just anointed king and began to mean a divine being, part of a Godhead, pre-existent in heaven, worshiped as God himself. This is a theological shift, not a definition found in the Hebrew word Mashiach, okay? Where Yeshua fits in this form, a Torah perspective from the Hebrew understanding, Yeshua could rightly be called a Mashiach, an anointed one. Taught Torah, walked in obedience, was chosen and empowered by Yehovah. But being called Mashiach does not automatically mean God in the flesh. Okay, y'all? Because David was Mashiach, Saul was Mashiach, Cyrus was Mashiach, high priest were Mashiach. None of them were God. But Jesus was God? Y'all go think about that one. Final truth, in simple, word Messiah in Hebrew just means anointed one. Many people were Messiah's anointed one. Christ is just the Greek word for the same thing. Later Christian theology change the meaning into something the Hebrew scriptures never taught. Now, it's going to get a little bit more deeper, and I'll make another video on that. Shalom.